Alright, today is Saturday, October 5th, and already starting out ridiculous, I guess, this morning. Wrestling was great, but I forgot my 4K camera. How about that? I went to the beach. I only have my 2K phone with me. Well, it's a 4K camera. I should turn it on 4K, but forget it. It has a lot of wavy stuff when I start bicycling, so great. So anyway, it's going to be a wavy video today, so I'll try to bicycle exceptionally slow. This is going to be a short day anyway. I need to get home and mow my yard. There's two potential hurricanes coming this way. One is down by Belize, and the other one is in the Gulf of Campeche of Mexico. So they don't know which one's going to come. Maybe both of them. Who knows? So as I was getting ready to leave, one of my glasses broke. That's just fantastic. So I tossed it out in the garbage. Thank God I brought like 7 of them today. I wasn't going to bring 7, but last week I forgot to bring glasses altogether. And it's not a problem when you don't bring any glasses. Actually, I see more. But the glasses protect when there's gnats or bugs. And the this is just ridiculous. The back tire is like so low. Hold on. I just inflated my back tire, but I'm riding on it and it's like flatter than anything. Well, I'm still not right on it. I have to get a new tire. That reminds me. So I'm just going to get a new tire, that's all. That'll be a short video. I'm just going to go a little bit on the beach. It was low tide at 8:30 this morning. And it's going towards high tide around 2 o'clock. So let's see what the tide. I don't know if this clock works or not. See, it's not really working. It shows it at high tide right now. When I was coming over the bridge, it was not high tide. So I don't know what this tide clock is showing. It's showing it's 5 minutes of high. Maybe it is. Maybe there's a 5 minute high tide. Who knows? I don't believe that clock. So yeah, I need to get a back tire. That's ridiculous. Front tire I just inflated. It's got a nice 65 pounds in it. Back tire, I put that goop anti-deflate tire sealant in there. It got in the way of the inner tube. In fact, to get this inner tube out, I'm gonna have to cut the thing in half. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get it off, which will make taking it off the bike a lot easier, but putting the new tire on is not a problem. I like getting the Goodyear extra thick inner tubes though. You need that here on the beach. And then I like to put goop gel inside of them. Make me even that much stronger. But yeah, riding on this tire right now, it's like flat. There's a lot of boats offshore. I don't know what they're doing, but I should be out there. It's like they're having like a little gala out there. So, okay, these Jersey barriers were pushed last week, but it looks like they were recovered and now they're back in force, in place. But that's okay. Parking at the Fort Myers Beach Town Hall Center for free. Hey, that's not too bad. So these Jersey barriers are, I don't know why you would put them here, but they did. So I noticed that the Seagate is missing. I'm not sure if it was missing last week or not, but this is kind of interesting. I wonder where the Seagate trailer went to. I'm looking to the right and left. I don't see any evidence of it. So it must have got blown away. floated away, and who knows? I like that trailer. I want to make my real estate office out of that trailer. I'm going to call Seagate and find out what went wrong with that trailer. Because there's actually a real estate location right next to Mojo's Coffee. In fact, Mojo's got some real estate I might want to rent. If I can stick a real estate office in there, I will. All right, so here we go. One nice full tire in the front and one flat tire in the back. Wow, this is fantastic. Well, see, this place is still one of the best real estate locations here on the beach. Anyone should have bought this already. This is what's called a long-term investment. Yeah, you're going to be paying, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 million for it, but it's worth it. Now, again, for that much money, you're going to have to put a mega structure here. You're going to have to, if you spend that much money, you can't refurbish this. You have to knock it down. That's the bottom line. Look how big the beach is. Let's see if we can bicycle here. Since there's no dune in the way. Oh, no, it's too soft. All right. Oh. Interesting. Let's see if I gotten out to, all I had to do is get out to here. This is pretty firm. Let's see. Flat back tire. Yeah. Providing traction. All right. Yeah, you gotta be really careful driving on a flat tire because anything can puncture it. Even little tiny pieces of wood. That's not good. You're stretching the air really too far. These, there too. See, all this seaweed was here in the beach last weekend, and I see that there was a really high tide a couple hours ago, and these pen shells could puncture the tire too. I gotta be careful. But this whole beach is pretty firm. But now the seaweed is inland. I don't see seaweed floating out in the water to any extent. I see a little bit. That's just the high tide stuff that's been drawn back into the water. So south of here, which is to the left, that's we're looking all the way down to Belize. That enormous thing to the south of us, that's off of Belize. That's about 400, 500 miles away. They say it's going to be a Category 2 hurricane on Wednesday. I don't know yet if it's coming from Belize or if it's coming from Campeche. The Campeche one looks like it should go up to either Texas or New Orleans, but the Belize one, that one always comes to Fort Myers. I'm just hoping it goes south of us so we don't get a storm surge. If it goes south of us, we'll get wind, but we'll get no storm surge. If it goes north of us, we'll get no wind, but we'll get a tremendous storm surge. And you know what? I can handle wind. That's not a problem. It's the water. This beach is huge. Okay, so this is like, it's not like totally low, but it's pretty low. It's a nice big low tide. Yeah, I gotta get that tire. Very tired. It will only take about 15 minutes total to do the entire swap out. See, there's an angel wing again. Again, good luck. You gotta find the matching angel wings. You just can't find one. You gotta find the matching angel wings. And this is a nice looking angel wing. Angel wings are brittle too. So if you step on it, it'll break. And this thing is pretty big. So, look at that. That's an angel wing. So I have to hold on to it because you can't just find it, throw it, and then find another one. You have to have it. The superstition is you have to find the two angel wings together, or at least you have to have them together. If I find another one, then that'll bring you good luck for that entire day. I've been having bad. Oh my gosh! Okay, so believe it or not, it's a match. See, the right and left. So that's even though it's not the right size, it's still a match. So that's going to give me good luck. Excellent. I need it. All right. So I don't even have to wish for the good luck. It's that's what happens. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to these. I don't know if you're supposed to get rid of them now or not, but I've already qualified for good luck now. So I hope so. I'm thinking of a couple things that would help me out, but I doubt I'm going to be able to get that. That's wishful thinking. Let's see what happens. It's just going to get good luck. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll meet someone. Maybe my back tire will explode, but gold will pour out of it. Maybe I'll find a pot of gold. Yes, that'd be even better. Maybe after this Hurricane Helene, I'll find like a sunken treasure or something that's worth a couple $100 million. That'd be sweet. I mean, there's a lot of Spanish pieces of 8 still. Between the first plate fleet was 1498, and see, it doesn't count if you find 2 angel wings. It doesn't count. See, look at this. Oh my God, angel wings galore. Another angel wing. There's another left. See, another left. So a right and a left. Look at that. You don't. It does. You can't. And you can't like extend it to like another day. You have to find it on that day. And I've already found 2. So I already get. I found right and left. You have to find right and left. You just can't find 2 lefts or 2 right. You have to find the right and the left. So I did that. I think it's a good deed though. I might give them to someone else. I might give the good luck away. I don't know. But someone's jogging a little high on top. I thought I saw a shark's eye over there. Last week I came to the beach here, I found a alphabet. I wasn't even looking. It just stared up at me. I was looking down. The alphabet coins are normally orange, and they look like they have like Egyptian hieroglyphics on them. And this one didn't have that much, but it's definitely an alphabet cone. And I have a little at my house. I have a little front door area where I have all the seashells hanging out. Yeah, see, if I had that nice big back tire, we'll see. I'm not sure. It's only $6 in the store. I'll probably have to stop off at Walmart and pick one up. Just do it. The Walmart ones, though, are not the extra thick tires, though. That's the problem. I like ordering the ones on them. I have a whole bunch of, like, this, I need a 29-inch. That's the problem. But I have a whole bunch of 26-inch tires and 27.5-inch. Just in case. But the only 2 bicycles I have right now are 29-inch. And I was thinking about pirating one tire from one bike to the other, but that would just put, sometimes when you do that, you put those tires in jeopardy. You should never take an inflated tire, deflate it, move it over to another bike and re-inflate it. You run the risk of damaging it. Tires are meant to go on and once, and that is it. Morning. So yeah, I lost a pair of glasses already this morning. I forgot my 4K camera. That's the bad luck. Okay, so the good luck is, I don't know yet. I'm looking. Morning. So I see a lot of beautiful sights out. Shelling is just totally awesome. I'm hoping the camera is getting all the beautiful sights because it is beautiful. This like sea shelling is really good where I got out onto the beach. I mean, these people are picking up, there's a lot of people walking on the beach, they're picking up big piles. Low tide is probably the best sea shelling. It's out where the waves are breaking at the moment. But if I could find like a big shark's eye, I would pick that up. I see a couple live sea urchins. Those are kind of rare and interesting. Occasionally you get them. And There is a whole bunch of shell beds, like live shell beds offshore Sanibel where they're dredging to put sand up on the beach. And there's all kinds of shells up there, including sea urchins. But rarely do sea urchins make it to shore. They get only during the big storms, and the storms that come south and north do sea urchins make it to the beach. I'm not sure if it probably has to be a high tide storm, so the sea urchins don't roll on the sand. They're carried. And they have to have some air inside of them to be buoyant. Otherwise, wave will hit them, they'll just crush them. So we passed Diamond Head pretty fast, and then we come up upon Lana Kai. A lot of people are just getting to the beach. It's kind of early. It's supposed to be about maybe 10:45 right now. I finished garage selling early. It wasn't. I think it was like 9:30. And that's 9:30. I already did the video. I was probably done around 9:15. It was. I took a guy's number. He had a whole bunch of military stuff. He wants to sell me some armor plating. He says it's I forget what composite it is, but it's a really lightweight. It's about an inch thick composite, and I don't know if I have a ballista jacket, but that's got ballista in it. That won't stop anything. But I would need. I mean, you only want to sell it for $5. It's a real steal. He's got his own self-defense company, and he said these were extras that he had. So you can see the tide is coming in because the seaweed is bunched up. But it's kind of nice that the tide right now is still pretty far out. So and people are out about 50 yards out. There's a sandbar. So I don't see that many boats right now. But in the next hour, this place will start getting happening. I see the barge that dredges is out there. About 4 miles offshore, 4 miles off Sanibel too. But it's dredging for pink shell. They probably have to put more sand. But all the sand that we're getting now on the beach, I'm not sure if this came from the berm, because the berm was completely washed away. They're making big piles over there at the Fort Myers Beach town center from all the sand that was washed up on Estero Boulevard. Hello. It's a little inlet. Here we go. We're going to go inland. Alright, we'll come back on the beach too. It's just so gorgeous out here. See, when I'm bicycling away from the water, then I'm missing all the scenes by the water. When I'm bicycling by the water, then I'm missing all the scenes away from the water. So far there's only 2 boats in the water. 3 here. Another boat's coming in. I'm not sure if they're parked offshore or what, but the tide is coming in, so he's probably waiting for the tide to come in just a little bit more. So he's probably a sample. He doesn't want to raise his motor. I don't know. But there's only 2 sandbars I can see. There's one 50 yards and one 100 yards. So the other sandbar just merged with the beach. So this is Margaritaville. They fixed their pool. Their pool had 5 feet of sand in it last week. So they did a great job. So the pool is completely now cleaned out, full of water, sparkling blue, and people are enjoying it now. So they did a lot in 1 week. I mean, that's pretty much where they make half their money. The people just lounging out in the Margaritaville's. I'm not sure how much it is. I was told it could be as high as $90. I don't know if that's true or not. If that is true, forget that. But, you know, if it was like $15 or something like that, I would pay for it. Yeah, sure, hang out full day, $15. Meet people, locals. It's awesome. You know, Fort Myers Beach used to have their little water park, but that's closed, which is sad. I see people around the water drinking their beer, enjoying themselves. Yes, that's what it's all about. No police, enjoying yourself. These people are getting good spots, but the next 3 hours the water will be up to where they're to where their tents are right now. So that's all right. They just pull up the stakes and go in a little further inland if they can. That is. Wow. That was a nice sight. All right, so at least I can go up. I can go underneath the pier. There's a lot of pelicans out here. I thought the pelican population was decimated, but they've recovered. There must be about 300 pelicans there on the Fort Myers Beach Pier. They love it. This is a pelican roost area. Oh, this is soft sand here. Very soft. Oh, it's very soft. I may have come to a stop. Wow. So Lynn Hall Park, again, Mother Nature slapped the government in the face again, thank goodness. And Lynn Hall Park doesn't have any bathrooms because those porta potties were carried away by by Helene, and it left big piles of sand, so they're just still scraping it up. Oh. So they have a little bobcat piling up the sand for the bigger what should we call it? The excavator. Not excavator, the front loader. I've been watching Gold Rush enough on TV in the last, well, I haven't watched it recently actually, but in the last, like 4+ years ago, I used to watch it every single day. I should know these machines by now. Okay, so there's a little inlet here. So I'm going to make my turn right here. But this is kind of weird how the inlet's here, but the sand is just, 150 yards further down. This is where the old beach used to be. And this is where they should dump the sand because they need it here. So it just doesn't make sense for them to haul it any further. This is where they need it. It looks like they're starting to pile the sand up again, trying to make another berm, but just ridiculous. There's another storm coming. It could hit Wednesday. It'll take this berm, it'll just dump it on top of the road again. So. See, this sand is kind of wet because high tide was here. I think it was 2 in the morning. But this is one of those bigger low tides. That was at 8:30 in the morning. It's like every 6 hours. So from 8:30 to another 6 hours, that's 2 in the afternoon. And then we'll get low again around 7-8 p.m. tonight. Which is nice because you want to. Sunset is between 6:45 and 7. So the tide will be pretty much out. Still a little more to go. But it'll just be a beautiful sunset. You can come out on the beach, low tide, do some seashelling, really enjoy something. It looks like Lynn Hall Park here, they're having one of their boutique sales again. So all these vendors with all their, we'll drive a little bit on the road too. Check it out. First I'll enjoy the beach here. Yeah, I am experiencing a 2 to 3 mile headwind. This is really soft sand here. So with the wind, it's making it incredibly difficult. Alright. Good thing I can come by here because in the next hour I probably won't be able to get through here. I'm looking for one more angel wing. Maybe the match, but that won't help me for today. I already got my good luck. Good luck could be as simple as my back tire not popping. My back tire just popped. That would be real unfortunate. But the good thing is that I really shouldn't be experiencing any bad luck. So we'll see what happens. Again, it's still early. The next hour is really going to Most of the places are charging $20 to park, except for Kia Stero. I saw $10 Kia Stero Shopping Center to park. People are really, they're eating, they're chatting, they're getting ready for a walk or a swim. And there's those boats out there. I don't know what they're doing out there, but they're huge sailboats. There seems to be 13 out there, almost like they're doing some kind of a sailboat or catamaran race. And they are kind of positioned at the same area where there is an offshore reef forming, so they could be doing scuba. They're about 4 miles off too. Margaritaville. They're building right between Times Square and Margaritaville. They're making a really wide, like, car lane. They're making it so they don't need a traffic light there, basically. They're making a little U-turn there. I don't know why. And they're making it so people can walk out onto. It's like a little one-lane divided highway. So you have like an island to walk out to. Yeah, you can see any flag blowing, or any palm frond that the palm fronds aren't cut. You can see the wind is blowing this direction. Straight ahead, right now, that's where the flags are. You can see them. They're blowing at about 10 miles an hour. That's what I'm experiencing right now pedaling. So the wind is coming east to west, which is a good thing because that's going to keep the Gulf of Campeche and the tropical storm off of Belize away from Southwest Florida. That's a good thing. There was yesterday a lot of fear mongering going on at my work, where they were predicting whatever that low pressure was off the Bay of Campeche forming into either a 1 or a 2 hurricane and coming right at either Fort Myers or Tampa. Either situation would have amounted to a storm surge of at least 8 to 10 feet minimum. That would have been devastating. So I'm already devastated. At my house, I have a dehumidifier running right now. It's down to 40, which means it's 40% humidity in the house. I want to get it down to 20 or less. I'm not sure actually how good of a job it's doing, but it's doing the job. I'll probably try to do it in the garage too. Now, the interesting thing is that it looks like Lanakai got some kind of a cornhole beanbag toss competition going on, which is kind of interesting. And this nice large beach is really nice. I wonder how small the beach is though during high tide. See, people come out here to do all types of things. I like the drinking and walking. I see people reading. And, man, that was nice. Not a lot. I'm trying to go slow enough, but this is the wavy phone, so. Oh, there's the one that was jogging before. Alright. Again, the sailboats are still out there. It looks like there's a race going on because they look like they're going around a buoy out there. So it is a regatta going on. And it looks like a catamaran, to tell you the truth, from this angle, but I could be wrong. It could be just a tall sailboat. Hello. A lot of friendly people out today. It's just a beautiful day at the beach, I'm telling you. There's just a tiny bit of seaweed in the water here, but that's not deterring anyone. Sorry, I was aiming for you. So now the interesting thing is one of the beach restaurants opened up right near Goods. Last week it was completely wiped out. So it's good to see that they're not 100% open, but they have, I see the tables, the chairs, and they have a grill. Table, chairs, a grill, and they have some porta potties, and it looks like they have like a drinks freezer. And that's all you need. That is all you need. That's the location I'm going to put a business in too. I think that's kind of like the central. Right, so I got to keep my eye out too for angel wing shells. I need to make another match here. Actually, I need two more shells. I'm not going to kill myself. Saw one fish on the beach. It's amazing though. The seagulls here are very discriminating. They don't just want anything. Hello. They don't want any like seafood. They want human food. So they're willing to starve and hold out and wait for the good stuff. I don't blame them. You know. We used to feed chicken like old like buffalo wings. We would take old eaten buffalo wings. And we would feed the seagulls. They love bones. They would eat the whole thing. They love that. They love the fact that we could throw them up in the air. They would swoop down and get it before it hit the ground. And then they would swallow the whole thing. And if that's not enough, they would come back and literally fly like 5 inches away from me. And before I even threw it up in the air, they were coming and grabbing it. So I would just release it. They had such good vision and good dexterity. They were picking the thing off 1 inch after my throw. They didn't even get up in the air. I was trying to throw it like 10 feet high. They would get 1 inch out off my hand and they would already be snagging it. So we're passing Diamond Head again. We're going to come back on the road. We'll go to Lynn Hall Park, check it out. Try to go a little faster. It's just gorgeous out. I could have gone over to West Palm Beach, but again, I don't want to go anywhere. Trump was just up in Raleigh, North Carolina yesterday, so I know he's. I'm not sure if this was his last gig or not, and I do have to have a garage sale too. I'm like. I have so much junk in my garage. One of my lawnmowers, it was working perfect. I put some bad gas in it. Now it's so I know it's the cup underneath the carburetor that's not working right. I gotta clean that cup out. I thought I turned the lawnmower, I cleaned it out, but there may be still some water in the lines. I don't know. I put some dry gas in there. I put octane booster in. Still not working. So I've been climbing the darn thing. Anyway. Look at this gorgeous reflection off the water. Little tiny waves. We only have about a 0 to 6 inch surf. I guess low tide. I mean, okay, maybe a foot. So there's some waves here. Oh wow, there's something offshore here. I don't know. Oh, that's a person. Okay, I thought that was like a shark or something. Straight out. Maybe it's a person being eaten by a shark. In either case, it's pretty interesting. There are tiger sharks offshore here. There's not really great whites. I've never seen that. There's hammerheads though. Hammerheads are very aggressive. They will come up and nibble on you. Tiger sharks will come and knock you off, and they'll take a couple bites out of you. Hammerheads can jump out of the water and hit you, but They're more inquisitive. They'll come and bump into you, yeah. Where the tiger sharks will not only take a nip out of you, your raft, they'll bump into you too. And then once you're in the water treading, they'll come back and take a couple of swipes at you. Sure. I'm not saying the hammerheads won't do that, just that hammerheads aren't as aggressive as tiger sharks. And yeah, you have to punch them in the nose or punch them in the eye. You can't just let them bite you. And they'll open up their jaws and show their serrated sharp teeth at you, and they'll try to grab your hand, that's for sure. And once they lock down on it, your hand is gone. They'll just crunch it off. The massive bite force. So you don't want to stick your hand in their mouth, no. But if you have a big seashell and stick it in the mouth, they may back up a bit until they can knock the seashell out of their mouth, and after you give them one extra punch to the eye, then they will retreat. As a shark would die without both its eyes. They can hunt on smell and stuff, but they would die without their vision. And their vision is not great, but they need it. Without it, forget it, they're dead. So I'm getting that 10-mile-per-hour gust right now. So the birds are doing a good job of eating a lot of the seaweed, but it's going to take a couple more weeks. There's some coral I just drove over, the sponge coral, and stuff that it's like spongy, but once it's out of the water for a few days, it starts hardening up like rock. I just went over that. Seagulls just love it out here. I see a lot of like feathers, like the seagulls are molting or whatever that is. They must get into fights and rip each other's feathers off or something. Yeah, I'll stop at Walmart on the way home and try to pick up a bike tire. I want to solve that rear wheel issue. The problem is that now the hurricane's coming. I bought some spray glue, Gorilla Glue, and I got some plastic. And the plastic and the glue works great, but the glue makes a permanent disgusting mark on the wall of the house, both inside and outside, depending where I spray it. So it works. It makes a good watertight seal, but now it forces me to paint the house. I mean, now that I have the mark on the house, I have to paint it anyway. It doesn't matter, but still, if I spray more of this, it'll make more of a mark. And that's more scraping and painting and possibly putting a foundation before I paint and spackling, and oh my gosh, hate that. I told the neighbor, I said, if I can get $20,000 to lift my house up off the ground 15 feet, I would do it. Although of course that'd be a dream come true, because you would have to do it yourself for that price. And I don't even know if you could do it yourself for that price. You used to be able to, I don't know if you can do now. I crushed. Oh, I crushed. Oh, that's a broken one. Broken angel wings don't count. So the seashells all of a sudden got really good in this area. That's a broken one. Broken angel wings don't count. Oh, here's one. Oh, let's see. This is. See, this is still the left side. So I got one right side and three left sides. Great. So you can get a lot of good luck if you come to Fort Myers Beach. You find the amazing thing is that the angel wings are all over the place. All right, I found one. So now I got two matching ones. Two matching ones. Sweet. All right. Too bad I can't. Maybe I'll have double the luck today. No, it doesn't work that way. You get luck, one luck. So I'm holding, my gosh, 5 angel wings right now. If I was making shell crafts out of it, angel wings make good pelican beaks when you're making a shell craft. You put 2 matching pairs for the beak. Use a pen shell for the body, and then use just a Florida arc shell for the feet. And then you put little plastic eyeballs on the angel wings, and that's how you make a shell pelican. And then you put that on top of round cork. If you can make a piling, put that on 3 pilings with a little bit of rope, and then you glue the pelican onto the piling, and voila, that's a shell sculpture you put on your mantle or somewhere. You put Sanibel Island, Florida on it, or you put Fort Myers Beach, Florida on it. Yeah, there's a lot of angel wings around here. All right, so we're coming up to my disembarking zone here, so we're gonna disembark again. I want to check out the beach just a little bit farther. I want to see. I'm seeing still a lot more. Hold on. I just have to show you all these angel wings. This is around Sanibel Lighthouse. This one's a little broken. It's broken on the tip. I can tell. I'm an expert. But around the Sanibel Lighthouse, that's where you're going to find a lot of angel wings. Normally you don't find them here at Fort Myers Beach. And here's one. That's in pretty good condition. That's pretty good. And then here's another matching pair. So now I got 3 matching pair. Great. Unbelievable. I see more. I just can't pick them all up. These are rare shells. You're not going to find that many like this. And they're very brittle too. So it means that they only came in since the last high tide. And if you step on it, they'll crunch easy, break into a million pieces. So I guess I have 3 times the luck. I only get good luck, but it's 3 times the good luck. Wow. If I stay out here longer, I'll get more. Maybe somebody will sell me that building over there for $50,000 or less. I would take it. Get my boys, crews over here, and I'll get that thing remedied in 1 week. I can get 50 people over here with trucks and concrete and rebar. I'm a good welder. I'll have that thing going in no time. I don't know what I'll make it into, but everybody likes, they want to park and they want to eat ice cream and walk on the beach. So one thing is you have to have an ice cream store. Everybody wants to eat. See, this is a good inlet right here for seashells. I can see it right now. There's every conceivable good seashell you can imagine. Mostly fighting conchs everywhere. You can fill up a bucket in about 2 minutes here. I even see, there's angel wings galore. I'm looking for anything like, I see apple murexes, lots of conchs though. Lots of king's crowns or fighting conchs, whatever you want to call them. You see, there's tons of these things all over the place. I love these shells. They're not that common, but right now they are. They're just all over the place. And just like pennies, I can't get rid of them. Seashells, I pick them up. They're all over the place, but I can't get rid of them. I could make gifts and give them to people up north. They love them, but you can't sell them at a garage sale down here. They'll laugh at you. I'm like, what? People are trying to sell shells down here. Granted, during winter season they will sell a couple, especially little tiny things like shell jewelry, like necklaces and stuff. See, here's a tulip shell, but it's broken a little bit. It's got some barnacles they can scrape off, but because it's broken right there, I'll throw it back for someone else. And then there's this kind of apple murex is all over the place. See, this is an apple murex, but it's not big enough for me to actually keep. That's what an apple murex looks like. Since I'm holding it, I'm just going to hold it. Shelling is just phenomenal right now in this area. Okay, we better get off the beach because I can't hold that many more shells, and I can make a pit stop by the car and just drop the shells off. Alright, so we're going to try to, unless we see an alphabet cone now. I don't call that good luck, so hear me out, Mother Nature. Don't use any of that good luck. Actually, the good luck is good all today when you find that matching angel's wing. So maybe there's an angel now looking over me. Again, give me good luck for the rest of the day. We'll see, who knows. Alright. I'll walk it up here. For one, I'm holding too many shells. I can't keep the bike steady with that one hand over this bumpy terrain. Although now that I'm walking on it, it's kind of firm. It rained a lot last night. So, because it rained a lot last night, I'm trying to think when the high tide was. So it rained. It rained around 9 o'clock. So this is firm right here. Can I make it? Got it. I'm gonna try. I can see a lot of trucks drive through here. We're not gonna be able to make it. Oh, I'm already hitting soft sand. We're about 4 feet. It's only because I'm going down slope here. Getting close. We're so close to the asphalt. Close. Oh my gosh. I went out of steam. See, I like that building right there. That's the old firehouse, but what would I make it into? I mean, they would have to sell me that building so cheap. A real estate office? I mean, I like how high it is. I like how it's, the government will probably even finance you, but I'm not paying their exorbitant wish price. And because it has a realtor listed on it that I know is for profit, they're not going to give the thing away. That would take, unless the county were to help, that would probably take about somewhere between 100 and 200,000 restoration. And it all depends on how much legality you got to go through to restore it. If you have to apply for permits and other kind of bullarchy, then it's not going to fly. Alright, that was pretty bad, but I did it. It says the beach trolley stops here. So we're just going to put the seashells down under my tire of my car. We're going to continue doing some biking on the road here, just down the Times Square, around and back. So we'll see. I gotta get the sand off my wheel anyway. If I can see a pool of water, I'll bicycle through it. That's the problem with real estate or any business. You gotta take that leap of faith, but in today's market, there's just not enough entry-level opportunities available. It's already priced. The prices are already elevated to the point where you can't make a mistake. You got to be perfect. And how often is a business plan perfect? No, never. You would have to have perfect weather. That ain't the case these days. You would have to have perfect financing, perfect clientele. Your worst case business scenario, your worst cash flow scenario would have to be phenomenal. And that's the one you always go on. You never go on the best case scenario. No, you never go on the most likely. You go on the worst case. I would have to be able to get this for $1, this old library. Then I would spend the money, $1 million. I'd turn this into a casino, and then I would eventually buy the church behind it and this property over here to the north of it, northwest. And I'd put a huge parking garage in. And then once that's a casino, see all this land over here on the left? I'd be buying up all of this. A casino needs a hotel to go with it. All of this. And I would put an elevated skyway probably 30 feet up in the air. So people could go back and forth between the casino. And I would have a lazy river elevated 25 plus feet above the ground as well. Oh wow, I just missed my turn. See how I'm enjoying myself and I missed my turn? It's terrible. Seashells down and check my windshield for a parking ticket, but I should not get one. Here's a little pool of water, so we're going to go really slow. Pool of water. Hopefully there's not a big, because I can't see if there's a bottomless pit there. See, my car's pretty aerodynamic. If you look at it, it's this red car straight ahead. So it gets about, without the hybrid, it gets about 45 per gallon. With the hybrid, it gets between 48 and 55, depending. The more air I put in my tires, the better the gas mileage. It's kind of dirty. Alright, so we're just going to put the seashells down. Oh, it feels much better holding two hands in the chute. Alright, so this is just little extension. See, this is the Fort Myers Beach pool, and it used to have 2 slides. Let me see how many it has now. It still has 2 slides in there, but it's not open. It's sad. All this parking would be for that place. I just like it because I can park here for free. That helps out. And I don't have to fight for parking. And it's nice that no one parks here. Alright, so 2 dips through the water. Now my tire's looking better. That's less sand I gotta deal with in my car. Right, so by the time I get back, I won't drive through the water on the way back, but by the time I get back, my tire will be dry. We'll pick up some sand here and there, but a lot of the sand, because the concrete, the sidewalk that I'm bicycling on is red hot, so it's gonna dry out real fast, and the sand will fall off, even if it is wet. So again, this used to be the Winn-Dixie, and then it was Tops. Now it's just they were going to make a fire or a new town center here with a new firehouse, I guess. This was the old town center. They're not going to do anything here anymore. But this is where I'd love to make if I had to make a resort, the old 2 pieces of land here, they're just owned by two individuals, the church and the town hall property. Of course, over in the left, I need to buy all this, and someone's building a new house there. That doesn't bode well. I have to buy that and knock it down. That's terrible. And I can even buy this property too. So we just passed on the left-hand side. It's Keller Williams Real Estate. So there's Mom's Home Cooking, world famous cinnamon rolls. This on the right hand side used to be Beach Connection. I wanted to buy this in 1989. I had the chance of buying the entire building with the business for $50,000. That was dumb. I mean, there was a hurricane. I forget. It was a Hurricane Keith or something. I don't know. It was some hurricane that came out. I think that was actually '87. There was Hurricane Andrew in '92. There was something that came through here. I don't know. Anyway, I probably, obviously my life would have been different. On the left-hand side, there's the Nautilus again, the yellow hotel. And then right here on the right-hand side, this used to be the Irish pub, the Shamrock. And then coming up over here on the right-hand side, this used to be Armando's Day Spa. Again, and that was built like in '89. Been here for the longest while. It's just hard to imagine still for me, because it was here for almost 40 years. That's gone, you know. And Hurricane Ian took it out. So this place used to be, I think it used to be Hooters or what? No, it was a video rental store, wherever they were, and then it was a pizza place. And now it's a real estate office. I love that. And this blue building over here I like, but they want like $3.5 million or something ridiculous. You know, what are you gonna do? I mean, the roof, half the roof is exposed. It needs to be torn down. You need to check the rest of the roof for integrity. It's probably ruined. You need to tear the entire roof off. The flooring, it has to be torn up and re-put down. It's wood flooring on the bottom there too. Exposed to the elements this long, forget it. The whole building needs to be knocked down. You can't salvage that. And over on the left-hand side, that used to be a hotel. I forget the name of it, but that's an excellent hotel too. This Center Front Umbrellas, I wonder how they fared for Hurricane Helene. I mean, it looks like they're doing okay. I see their roof has been knocked back a bit, so that's interesting. But I see they have a lot of bicycles that have rust marks on it, so they must have got flooded. And they took it on the chin a little bit. But you know what? If a hurricane's coming, you gotta. I see a big piles of garbage out the side of the road, so Hurricane Helene, I'm not sure how high. On the left-hand side here, you got Mojo. See, I like that real estate there. I would like to make a elevated, 15-foot high building, but with drive-through on the bottom. So you have drive-through coffee and ice cream on the bottom, and even fast food sandwiches, because that's what people want around here. They want drinks. They want a 7-Eleven, but they want it fast, And if they could just go up to a window, order, and have like a drinks and ice cream window, order it, and have the drinks and ice cream brought down almost immediately. That's what they want, Credit card in, order, pay for it, drinks come right down, ice cream. They take their napkins and go off. And as a business, that's what you want. You don't want people to eat inside your restaurant. That's too much of a liability. You want people to come up to a window, order, and walk away. And that way you can serve more people, and you get more word of mouth. Because people are eating ice cream and drinking ice cold beverages. They're giving word of mouth advertising. And I see $25 parking across the street, and usually it's $20 parking here. So the back tire, even though it's low and looks pretty hideous, the front tire is hanging tough. So, it's only $10 here. Wow. Well, they should sell out. See, this on the right-hand side, this is the old 7-Eleven. This was such a fixture. For so many, 60 years that I've been alive, this has always been here, except Hurricane Ian wiped them out. So there's only one 7-Eleven that's open that I know of. That's on the southernmost side. The one just north of there, the 7-Eleven, looks like it could reopen because it didn't have much damage, but they don't have the fever to reopen like the southern one did. Oh my God, the police substation is no longer here. How did I miss that one? Wow, awesome. Awesome. So good for Mother Nature. It took away the police substation. I wonder where I put it. I wonder if I took it away like a boat. That's awesome. So again, this surf club, it survived the storm. So I mean, I see some trees are missing though here. So some of these trees got taken out. There was a big shade tree here. All right, so we're just gonna make a quick loop. We're gonna go down, check out. I mean, we just discovered a couple things. So like the Lee County Sheriff's building's gone. That was a small. I wanted that house for a real estate business. Darn it! You should have sold it to me. I would have given them $10,000 for it. Easy. I don't see it in the back here either. That's good. The police have too many hangouts here on the beach. They don't need another one. They can stay in their patrol cars and hang out. They don't need a nice little tiny government taxpayer paid $200,000 small home that now is gone because the hurricane took it like a boat and floated it away somewhere. I don't even know where it is. They should have anchored that building down correctly. So people are going down to the upper deck. I can see that. Going down to the upper deck. A lot of cars going down there. That's where you hang out. I like the Matanzas Pass down there. That's the name of the restaurant. They have a nice little. You're overlooking Matanzas Pass. So this is we're passing right now the tiki bar. Normally I used to end my videos here, but since I parked in a different spot, I could still end my videos there. But I thought today I would give a little bit more. I'm doing some exploring. See this intersection here. I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like they're making a little circle here. So you're gonna be able to make a circle. I like that idea actually, a little circle. But it's getting kind of dangerous though the way they're making it. We're just gonna go under the bridge, but forget it. So it's Cold Stone Creamery and Mr. Waves Island Bar. That guy's really packed. He's playing some nice Starship music too. I like that. Up in the middle of the road. 2000 Flavors. They opened their business up in 1989. Smart. So they've been making money hand over fist since then. All right, so we wanted to go through here a little bit. Hello. You good? Smells good. Not sure if I smell the pizza grill or not. Sunglasses. See, nobody brings money down to the beach. I don't know why these people come down here because you're only gonna have sporadic people. Somebody's selling salsa dip. People are coming down here to enjoy the beach. They don't come down here to buy stuff. So I don't know. These people are deluding themselves. Unless you're selling alcohol, people will come and buy alcohol at the beach. Right? People will come and buy alcohol on the beach, but the rest of the stuff, I don't know what they're going to buy. You know, you come down here to relax and drink alcohol. You know, you see them in the water drinking alcohol. If I was to buy one of these, could I take one in the water and drink it? You don't think so? I see some people playing football.
Some places they don't allow it because it's grass and water.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Oh, see, then you should carry the containers. Yeah. It's awesome. How much are those? $29?
Yeah, they're 29 for the vodka and
34? Okay. All right, that's good to know. All right, maybe I'll come back when I'm not bicycling. I don't want to drink while I bicycle. All right. So, all right. Alright, so I still don't see the Hershey's ice cream place. Well, not that. There are a lot of ice cream places here. There is the weed place here. So the guy looks like he's chewing his own weed. You got someone doing braids. And then someone's making some kind of jewelry there. Interesting. It's totally awesome though. I mean, people are discovering new ways to open their business, to make it appealing without, trying to fit in with the atmosphere, the new atmosphere. You know, every hurricane changes the atmosphere here at the beach. So this is kind of nice here. Yeah, they're putting a bigger island in here in a U-turn. Kind of weird. So I can't bicycle on that side because there's like no shoulder and it's dangerous to be in the road. And over here, the sidewalk just started again. I'm trying to give you guys a look at the pool, Margaritaville, but I'm getting there. Anyway, they got the pool redone. There's a big long line of people paying to get into the pool area. The pool area is already packed. I mean, they must have a deal with the fire marshal to let about 500 people there. I mean, it's amazing how many people are in that pool. It's awesome, though. This is definitely the see. That's why if you open up a place with a lazy river, with like a little waterfall area, a little tiny wave pool, you would make out. This is just a little relaxing 5 foot deep maximum pool. And it's got like little jet bubbles coming up from the bottom. That's all it has on it. I mean, there is like a little tiny, I'm not sure if that is a waterfall over there. There's like a pipe that comes out of the ground and sprays the pool over. We call that a waterfall. I would have a real waterfall looking waterfall. Here's Bahia Bowls, whatever that is. Aquid. I'm sorry. Alright, so I forget what that other place was called. Grass Elephant, not the Pink Elephant, I don't know what it was called. I'm getting mixed up now with that restaurant at the Sanibel Island Inn. It's called the Grass Elephant. $10 in it. Amazing. Look, someone was like running with it looked like they had a camo ammo vest on, and they were using the ammo vest as like a bra. That's interesting. So Yo Taco is selling some merchandise. It's just in a really good mood. Still not that crowded. Air Garage Beach Park. I don't know how much they charge there, but it must be between 20 and 25. And then coming up, this Kia Estero Shopping Center. I think I saw $10 on the way in. I'm not sure. Let's see. Take a look again. Yeah, I see $10 right now. And see, this is why I wear sunglasses, because right now there's an 8 to 10 mile per hour breeze, and it's picking up some of the sand and blowing the sand. Getting some sand in my eyes, even though I got glasses on. So you got Love Boat ice cream right next to the goods place. And then here's Mojo's. Mojo's got the best real estate on the beach. And then right next to Mojo's, this little real estate area here. I don't know how much they'll charge, but I want it. I want it for a real estate office. I don't know why they're not there. Personally, with so much real estate here on the beach, and I don't see that many for sale signs currently. I mean, I do see some, but on a normal day, 30% of all real estate is for sale here on Fort Myers Beach. Whether it's for rent or for sale, I mean, that's a lot of real estate. Hello. Hardly seen. I just wiped my eye and I forgot I was picking up those seashells. I have sand in my hand too. I just wiped sand in my eye. Oh, Christ. Hello. Definitely the sights are nice. Alright. So, Tri-Power Real Estate, they have some of the best real estate. They were the first real estate office to come back online on the beach. I still see they have sandbags. Like, that really is going to help. Now, this Tri-Power office is smarter. They at least are raised up about 8 feet above ground level. So they're probably about 10 feet above mean high tide. That didn't prevent them from getting water throughout the first floor on Hurricane Ian, but it allowed them to survive Helene, no problem. So okay, they have a fence around this area. So that normally means the whole building is marked for demolition. So they're going to demolish that building and they're going to build something else. They want $20 million last time I looked for that property, which is amazing. This property coming up, this is the old Royal Scoop shopping center. I love it, but you know, you'd have to ask yourself the question, why has it been sitting like this for so long? I mean, they fixed a lot of the concrete issues. They put some new railings in. There's still porta potties outside. They fixed the ground lighting, the parking lot lighting, but there's no business here. Which means that the town of Fort Myers Beach is really trying to prevent businesses from coming back. It's pretty terrible. What Fort Myers Beach town should be doing is building 3 things. One, you need an elevated road here about 20-25 feet high as a bypass. You know, not make it one way the other. No. They need an elevated road so people can go 40 miles an hour to get off the island. 2, they need a sunken tunnel, alternate road on the beach where you can go 40 miles an hour, sunken and closed, like covered over, like a tunnel. They need that, like a limited access road that could get people on and off the island really quick. And then 3, what they need is they need an alternate road coming from Winkler Road and an alternate causeway bridge entering Fort Myers Beach, which would help in evacuation. Because this road, you know, it's crowded. And during an emergency, forget it. You're stranded here in the island. You'll need at least 12 hours forewarning before you can get off this island. And at this time of year, you won't even get 12 hours. You'll get maybe 8 hours warning that a hurricane's coming this way. The only good thing is that hurricanes in the early season, like May to June, or like in the month of October here, they're usually only Cat 1s. If you know, Cat 2s, barely. But all right, so let me miss this water here. Hope you guys like this video. I did an extra long one only because I forgot my 4K camera, which is pretty stupid, but hopefully next time I won't do that. And I don't know, so far I haven't been that lucky, so maybe it's delayed luck. Alright, well, again, until next weekend, enjoy.